Welcome back. Now, last year saw the creation of an estimated 673 unicorns. Those are startups worth more than $1 billion. And among them was my next guest. TrueLayer, which has raised $270 million from investors to date, is a platform enabling open banking. That's a secure sharing of data between financial institutions like banks and insurers that seeks to simplify transactions between them and their customers. Well, TrueLayer's chief executive and co-founder Francesco Simoneschi joins me now. Francesco, welcome to you. Some people, for example, Anne Boden of Starling Bank, have said open banking isn't really working. It hasn't broken the stranglehold of the big banks. How do you respond to that?
Hello, good morning. Look, I, of course, take the opposite view of that. I believe it's all about use cases. And if you look at the way open banking is enabling modern payments, it is really transformational for the industry. And even if you look at the numbers, a company like TrueLayer is processing tens of billions of pounds in payment volumes. And we are rapidly onboarding new customers every month on a double-digit growth rate. And this is happening at scale in the UK, but also now starting to happen in several different countries, also in Europe. I believe that there are use cases that we still need to develop further, but on balance, this is a very successful technology that is rapidly growing, but also need more time and will need further iteration to be really perfect.
Now, when I was introducing you before the break, I said that you believe that credit and debit cards may have had their day. Why do you believe that?
We as TrueLayer, we are on what I will define a mission to change the way the world pays. And we are leveraging open banking as the key technology to enable this change. So if you look at the way traditionally now consumer makes payment is through debit and credit cards. And just like the form factor of it, just the plastic, the 16-digit numbers, it is the byproduct of a different I think like a different age. Now everything is digital, is modern, happens to live in your mobile phone and leverage biometrics. And open banking precisely enabled this kind of end consumer experience that streamlines the payment flow. And then if you look at the merchant on the other side, clearly you are right now in a market structure that doesn't allow for choice and competition. And what open banking does is that brings a little bit of that choice, a little bit of that innovation, and certainly more efficiency and convenience back to the merchants and the digital applications that are now processing mostly digital payments and enabling those sorts of modern experiences.
Francesco, are businesses doing enough to bring customers along with them on this journey and encourage the take-up of these alternative payment forms?
Yeah, so as I was saying, open banking is enabling different use cases, and we are lucky to partner with exceptional customers. For instance, today we announced CMC Markets, which is a very successful broker and digital trader, but we have several others like from Revolut to all the way to Kazoo. What they all have in common is that they have and leveraging this sort of very streamlined payment experiences that hinges on open banking as their fundamental technology behind.
Now, Francesco, you've worked all around the world. You're in Amsterdam right now. You've worked in Silicon Valley. Why did you choose to set up TrueLayer in the UK?
It was 2015, and I was really amazed by this sort of way of regulatory change that was happening in Europe and in the UK. And at that time, we thought that London was really the best place to develop a fintech company into an ecosystem that has very smart investors and incredible human capital and talent, and at the same time, just a regulator that is so forward looking into what innovation looks like and really enabling early stage companies to being in the market, not be overly regulated, but at the same time be guardrailed into the way they do and develop their business in the future. All in all, I think like it was a successful decision and really glad about that.
Well, we're glad you're glad, Francesco. Good to talk to you this morning. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.